Virgo. As you continue to face the depths of your soul, there is a sense that you are beginning to tap into your power and truth. For a long time now, you have given so much of yourself to others, and you have lost sight of yourself in the process. Over recent months, you have embarked on a journey of self-discovery that has seen you turn within to explore the nooks and crannies of your soul. At the same time, you have opened up more to self-compassion and let this filter into all aspects of your life. Although you always expect so much of yourself, you have finally stopped pushing so hard for perfection. It's not that you've given up in any way, it's more a willingness to accept the possibility of thriving in each and every moment, instead of always looking at the horizon for a better time to act. Of course, it's so easy to focus on the things in life where you feel you ought to do more or should be more, but why shape your life around oughts, shoulds and musts? Why limit yourself to being the person you feel you ought to be when intuitively you know you are so much more? Obviously, only you can answer this question, but it's an important one to explore now as you seem ready to reshape and redefine the very essence of your existence. Your intuition is phenomenal, and your wisdom is far-reaching, so use these as you journey within to gain a clearer sense of your purpose as you reconnect to your gifts and dreams. The more deeply you connect with your truth, the more you will realize that living the life you were born to live is your destiny, and it's time to embrace this with an open heart and an open mind. You are a vibrant and magnificent soul, believe this now and let your essence flow freely. Libra. You have certainly been through quite a roller coaster over recent months, and there are times when you're really not sure if you are coming, going, or lost somewhere in between. In many ways life has felt quite bewildering, but on a deeper level, intuitively you sense that you are heading in the right direction. It's hard to find the words to fully articulate this, but you have learned so much about yourself and evolved almost beyond recognition, so you are just not the same person today that you were 6 months ago. As a result, your dreams, goals, and sense of self have shifted, and the things that once seemed so important have now fallen away to reveal your true priorities. In many ways, you have been given a rare opportunity to look in through the window of your soul, to understand yourself and your motivations. Of course, you are something of a perfectionist, so it can be hard for you to not place pressure on your own shoulders in order to do more, be more, and achieve more. Yet intuitively you know that this is not the way you want to live. This can be hard to untangle, but it all begins with how you see yourself and your life. Your beliefs and storylines shape the flavor of your life, and it's time to review these now in order to write a brand new script that facilitates a more expansive path ahead. Gazing into the window of your soul, you have learned something quite amazing about yourself. You have realized that it's not perfection that brings you happiness, it's a willingness to live your life as fully as possible, acknowledging the bumps and imperfections that appear along the way as they bring you context, wisdom, and joy. Scorpio. January looks set to be a month for some self-reflection as you contemplate your many layers and gifts. You are a complex soul, and your depths are infinite, and although this can be a powerful gift, it can also leave you feeling a bit lost and without foundation, as though you are drifting through space and time without a map or GPS to guide you. Of course, intuitively you know that embracing your depths and being at one with your vastness is a key step in embracing your full potential, but it can be hard to float in space and time when you need to pay the bills or wash the dishes. You are a soul of many layers, and instead of looking at things in such a black and white way, it's time to let go of some of those preconceived thoughts and ideas that cement the idea that it's a case of one or the other, as you can absolutely embrace your depths and still live a balanced, happy, and contented life. Simplifying your life is an important step on your journey, as the more you can peel back the layers of things to do, people to see, places to go and things to achieve, the more you can focus on what you truly want from your life. What you truly want isn't a list of things to do, achieve or become, it's more a focus on how you want to feel. Open up your heart and soul to look towards your true essence and listen to the sounds of the orchestra of your soul. This music will show you the path towards connecting more wholeheartedly to your feelings and opening up to the space beyond your mind where time stands still and expands in the same moment. It's a space of magic and wonder, but remember it's a part of you. This is the space where anything is possible. Sagittarius. Being yourself looks set to be your goal for January and beyond. Sounds simple, but the reality is perhaps more complex and unclear. You have spent a great deal of time meandering along pathways in a quest to find the answer when it comes to how best to live your life. You have explored so many nooks and crannies, and you have learned a great deal in the progress, but you have also realized that much of this meandering hasn't brought you closer to being you. It's important to acknowledge that being you isn't something you can find, seek, or achieve. Being you is about allowing your true essence to flow freely, embracing your gifts, and having the courage to shine brightly. Your experiences, though, have great value as they bring you context and wisdom, clarity, and vision, so it's time to bring together the many different facets of your being into a more cohesive whole in order to feel a deeper sense of peace with yourself. Try not to get lost in the past or the future. Instead, try to tenderly embrace each moment and know that you hold the universe within you, just as the universe holds you gently. Everything you do from this moment carries a new vibration and new meaning as you open up to living your life, finding love for your quirks and idiosyncrasies. This is a time of great shift for you, as the more you allow yourself to be yourself, the more you can transport yourself from where you are to where you want to be. It's therefore important to have a good sense as to what you want in life, as you need to hold it in your mind's eye to bring it into being. Life is for living, not just for thinking about, so instead of chasing rainbows, know that you are the rainbow, and you are vibrant, magnificent, and amazing exactly as you are. Capricorn. Cultivating space to breathe, as well as focusing on your true priorities, both remain important throughout January as you start to ponder and contemplate the meanderings of your life. You have been through an intense period of challenge and change, and even though you have weathered the storms well, there were times when you felt anything but strong as the winds of life howled at your door and you wondered how to reconnect to your hopes and dreams. Intuitively, you know that you are now entering another period of change, and this has never been easy for you, as you like things to stay constant, even though you know that's not possible. Changing the storylines of your life and finding some breathing space both mean embracing change, and you know it's time as your soul feels fidgety and restless. Take some time to travel within to reconnect to your heart and soul, as these will guide you forwards. Just remember that you are a vibrant, passionate, beautiful, and incredible being, and the more you open up to this, the more you will realize that you are not a powerless pawn in the game of life. You are at the helm, navigating the ship and exploring pastures new. Whilst you might laugh at the idea, listen to your intuition, as you have more strength, courage, and wisdom than you realize. Although this doesn't fix anything, it can help you to ride the waves with more grace and serenity, as well as allowing you to find peace with the ever-changing landscape of life. It's time now to be a central figure in that landscape once again, as you set a new intention for your path ahead and open up to living your very best life. Aquarius. There is a sense that you have undergone a period of quite profound shift and change without really noticing. Well, you've sensed something going on, but it's been nebulous and ill-defined, so you've been unable to label the process. Yet, here you find yourself feeling changed and altered, but without knowing why. And this feels a little uncomfortable for you, as you like to understand why things are the way they are. As a being of energy and light, you are an integral part of the universe, so your choices and actions have power, shape, and form. Although this could be said for anyone, your expansive outlook and phenomenal intuition means that you also have the gift to write a new storyline that enriches your consciousness and allows you to live the life you were born to live. When you feel connected, the oughts and must change vibration, which means they lose their power and bring you an opportunity to make some much-needed changes. Yet, this isn't just about changing the storyline, it's also about choosing to live more consciously, and having the confidence and self-belief to embrace your dreams as you breathe more energy into your heart and soul. You are evolving at an incredible pace, and it can therefore be hard to be clear about your priorities as they shift and change with each passing day. However, deep in the core of your being, there are some more constant priorities that have been with you for years, and it seems that now is the time to revisit these and bring them to life as you step more consciously into the present moment in order to embrace your vibrant and incredible self. Tomorrow hasn't happened yet, yesterday is behind you, and by keeping your focus on the present moment, you can give yourself the room you need to spread your wings and fly free. Pisces. You have always had a layer of determination deep within you that has seen you through some challenging times. You have experienced highs, lows and lots in between. Your tenacity is admirable, but there are moments when you wonder if you're banging your head against a brick wall, figuratively speaking. Yet, there is also the side of you that feels more passive and fluid in life, as though you are being carried along by the currents of other people's lives. So often these two forces pull in different directions, and this can leave you feeling overwhelmed, underwhelmed and somewhere in between. Yet, the only reason these forces pull in different directions is because you can find it hard to own your strength and tenacity, feeling more comfortable with the idea that you drift and float along in life. It therefore seems clear that you need to turn to face yourself and start to acknowledge your true power, as denying it doesn't only impact you, but it also affects everyone around you. Acknowledging your strength and power isn't big-headed or ego-based, it's simply being open to all that you are. Your strength and power can't be outrun, they are a part of you, so why not embrace them and find your feet? It's time to realign and recenter your consciousness as you bring together your many different facets and take a big, deep breath of life and think about living the life of your dreams. Stop giving yourself a hard time for being strong, wise, and powerful, as all this does is diminish you. Believe in yourself and know that you have the power to transform your life from the inside out. If you can let go of the inner struggle between your different facets, you will start to feel more whole and complete than you've ever felt before. So take a breath, refocus and believe. By Sarah Jane Grace.